At the time that Strictly was just really burgeoning, I was a Billboard reporting DJ, and actually before I became a Billboard reporting DJ, I was one of those DJs that was playing at all these clubs across the city. So I used to do a round to all the record labels that were based in New York. You had New Groove, you had Quark, and then I found out about Strictly Rhythm. And it's funny because they would be in a very close radius. Quark and Strictly Rhythm were literally in the same building on different floors. So once a week, I made it my business to go and pick up promos, the brand new test pressings, and then that's how I got to know Gladys Pizarro first, and then later on Mark Finkelstein for Strictly Rhythm. And I did my very first track that I wound up signing to Quark Records, and Gladys Pizarro had heard that track, and that's when she approached me and said, hey, I want you to do a track for us. And that's kind of how my relationship with Strictly Rhythm was born. But that turned into Love Dancing because it just naturally evolved. The Loose Joints track was one of those tracks I would play during my sets. It was a disco classic, and that Is It All Over My Face was just such a big thing. And then as I'm in the studio coming up with ideas, and I'd come up with a beat, and I just heard the vocal, the You Got Me Love Dancing, I just kind of heard that in my head. And I just said, you know what, I'm gonna take that sample and use that as the basis of the hook for this track, and then I played everything else over it. And it surprised me at how big and how instantaneous the reaction that track had. And for me, it was more a matter of, each track had a different approach. Some things would begin with a sample, and sometimes I would make a track and then I'd try to match a sample to it if I wanted a hook. Or I'd write something, based off of a sample that I had heard that just kind of spawned an idea in my head, and I would take that and create a track around it.